I don't mind that fight. I'm gonna be real. I do not mind that fight. Um, Especially if Adrian gets past this fight correctly. No one else is looking like they want to fight. Okay, it looks like Michael Williams Sr. knows how to rock with this. Can you hear me, sir?
What up?
Coach, I
Okay. Hey, my,
appreciate you.
my, my favorite my favorite guy. Good morning to you, brother.
Good morning. I thought it was us. We were trying to get LJ Harrison on, the trainer of Tony, and
All
man, he could
right.
not connect. So I was afraid that you would not be able to connect either. I thought it was us. But Michael Williams Sr., welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on. Obviously, your son is the new hot topic. We were just talking Adrien Broner's latest post being picked up by ESPN, showing that he's back in amazing shape. I follow his trainer very closely. Kevin says that's been 10 weeks of training. Um, you guys have been given an opportunity of a lifetime, coach. I can't deny that, man. Do you think you and your son can capitalize?
Well, number one, I want to say shout out to AB and his team. Shout out to BLK and Chrissy Martin, and definitely shout out to AB for giving us an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have picked anybody, my bro. He could have went overseas and got a dude with a winning record. You know what I'm saying? And that would have been it. You know what I'm saying? But I think they picked the right one. You know what I'm saying? Mike's going to bring it. I'm glad AB is training and he's 10 weeks. He needed it. Junior been ready. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna definitely take advantage of it, bro, and shock the world. You know what I'm saying? Shock the world. I mean, especially with you guys who are gonna be paying your hard-earned money. I would have to say, I think people shouldn't focus too much on the Madison Square Garden situation because they don't know what all went into that. You know what I mean? We took a fight against Bauza at a lower weight class, which is not Mike fights at 147. We went down to 140. It was a horrible weight cut for us. We beat ourselves on the scale, and Bowser handled his business, right? So, but that was beautiful because it set up this, bro. God is great, dog.
That
So
is
you
true
feel
because
that you feel
had you
that right?
won,
Had you guys won, you don't feel that you guys would have got the call.
Man, we would have won that fight. We wouldn't be fighting Adrian Broner, brother.
Mm.
and you probably
Uh,
would have been tied into a top rank deal, I'm assuming.
yeah, we exactly. Ness, you know us a little bit. We independent. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Again, that's why when people talk about our
Uh-oh. We lost him.
Uh, Pops, can you hear us?
Nah,
Yeah, he
gone.
fell off.
He's gone.
All right,
He'll be back though.
try to get him back.
Hope is he back already? Okay, but he's still you there, coach?
Mm.
Well, hopefully he can call back in. Uh Man, and he's in his house, right? So you would assume that it would have good service. I thought it was us. I had already sent the diagnostics to my team like, "Yo,
Mm.
what's going on? We buggy right now with two guests."
What's happening?
They saying get a hardwired connection. We'll get him back, and we'll hopefully get his son. Um, they're good peoples. They're not running from it. It's some tough questions you got to ask. Obviously, you know they got to know they're being brought in here to get a win. But he's right. If you beat Juan Bowser, you probably won't get this opportunity.
No, absolutely not. And like you mentioned, probably would have got tied into some sort of promotional deal with Top Rank or what have you. So you right on that aspect, and also Ness. I mean, now they look vulnerable. Now they didn't show vulnerability. They didn't show that they can be beat.
But I didn't know that though, Danny. Like the minute he said that I went to box rec, it's true. His son never fought at 140. Actually, I'm lying. He fought 2018, his third fight, First 3 fights was definitely under the 140-pound limit. Um, but he had been out of that division, what it looks like, for quite a few years.
Mm.
But it looks like we got them both. Coach, looks like you're back.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I
No
think
worries.
Harrison team tried to switch out my phone or something, bro.
No worries, no
But
worries.
yeah, like I was saying, we independent, bro. Like a lot of people are hard on us about our box rec, but shit, we had to grind to get them 19 wins. They don't know what it takes to put out that money to get those opponents. We don't have the budgets like and that's you heard this before. You know
Oh
this.
yeah.
We don't have the budgets like the top companies to get these guys with winning records that their guys can still beat. So we got to do what we got to do, but that still don't take away the fact that my son can fight his ass off. You know what I mean? I advise people to go do their homework and go look up Mike Jr. and look at his skills. He can fight. But we understand we dealing with a lot of opinions and the casual boxing fans, man. Which makes this great though, because you don't know what's gonna happen, bro, in this fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we coming to give everybody their money's worth. Nobody's gonna be disappointed because at the end of the day, my son is not just a professional fighter, he's an entertainer.
Now, has Mike been put down before that Bauza fight? Because, I know you said it had a lot to do with the weight cut, and he went down 4 times in that fight.
Yeah, yeah. So in previous fights,
Yeah, has he ever been put down before that fight that you know of?
absolutely. We picked some weird ass dudes at times. You know what I'm saying? MMA fighters who can fight, and they were heavier than Mike, and they put us down. Mike get up and knock their ass out and finish the fight and win. You know what I mean? So here's the thing, bro. My son went. Bowser put Mike Jr. down 5 times. My son got up every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a healthy Mike Jr. beats Bowser all day. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bowser, man. That's a great team, man. We fucks with them. But when we handle this shit with AB, and in the future when Bowser moves up to 147, because I'm sure he'll eventually move up in weight, we'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? This was a weak Mike Jr., right? Weak, dehydrated, and still went 4 rounds. And then if the ref wouldn't have stopped my son, if the ref wouldn't have waved it off, right? Mike was going to get up again. He was actually pissed, Ness. And I had to whisper in his ear. I'm like, yo, it's over, bro. Son, you tried. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. Listen, it reminds me of Chris Algieri. He was given the opportunity to keep getting back up, but you are dealing with a puncher, and the last thing to go on a fighter is his power, and Broner has that. Maidana's on
Absolutely.
record saying that Broner, hit him the hardest. Broner's put down Porter in what, the 11th round?
12.
So the power carries late. Are you guys concerned with the power, specifically, I guess, in the left hand? I think he's got the left hook power.
We're concerned with anybody we in the ring with. You know what I mean? We know AB is a 4-time world champion, right? We know who AB is, but we can't worry about that shit, bro. We got to go in there and worry about what Mike Jr. is going to do, and not allow AB to get any of that off. You know what I'm saying? So all I know is what we have to do and take care of business. Mike Jr. can't go in there worried about, "Hey, what if I get hit?" He gonna get hit. Mike's gonna feel AB power. Our job is to go in there and upset the world, bro, and get the fans a great fucking fight. We don't care about none of that. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what?
If we worried about that, man, or my son mainly, because my son is the one who wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support my son. I don't care if it was a spitting contest. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. But Mike Jr. ain't worried about that because he can't worry about that. We got to stay focused on winning, and AB got to worry about what Mike Jr. is going to do.
So what has Mike been doing specifically since his third round knockout of Julio Britriago?
Training, staying in shape, training. Mike's 23. Training. He young. Training. He one of the ones that hop out of the bed and go running. He's still at that stage in his career. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
as an independent, even with nothing on the table.
Yeah, because that's the lifestyle we live. This is, we guns and boxing over here. We training in different aspects. So, my son got to stay in shape. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how we live, bro. You know what I mean? This fitness. So
So,
when Mike's not fighting, he get up and still train. You know what I'm saying?
and you guys are in North Carolina now?
Yeah, we in North Carolina. Actually waiting on Roy to settle in Florida,
So
and then
Roy,
Mike. We'll all go out. We'll all go out to Florida, and Roy will finish off the camp with Mike Jr.
so we you guys expecting about what the last month or so with Roy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me explain something to you. Roy's going to do his thing with Mike, right? My job is to make sure Mike Jr. is in extremely tip-top shape because that's what the fuck he's going to need to be in, fucking with Broner.
Have you seen the before and after pictures of Broner? And what do you think of his shape?
I think he looks amazing. Congratulations. He spent his whole camp just to fucking look good in pictures.
I mean, the skills is there though.
I can't worry about that, bro.
And he
We
spawned
mind.
top level opposition. They posted spawn with him and Erickson Lubin, and we
Yeah,
would have to go through the Instagram, but he sparred with some other people. Now you're saying Mike's only gonna have the last 30 days, which is this 30 right now, because we on the clock.
yeah. We've been in shape, bro. You know that saying, "Stay ready so you don't have to get ready." You never know
Absolutely.
when opportunity is going to knock at the door. We are the prime definition of people who did that, bro. And listen, we don't get it fucked up. We know who AB is. We love and respect AB. AB giving Mike Jr. this opportunity. Don't get it twisted. But bro, why we ain't listen? When my son is in there, AB is a whole nother man. He gonna have to be the great AB and knock my son the fuck out.
Mm.
We can't worry about none of that, bro. Why even take the fight if we gonna worry about all that shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? All I know is my son is getting in there to win, shock the world, and give you guys a great show. I don't know nothing else.
Well, is Junior around? Could we talk to him?
You right.
He said you right.
I
Champ,
was there the whole time. What's up? What's
what's
up?
up, man? This is a huge opportunity for you, man. How are you feeling?
I'm excited, man. I already know this. Like you said, it's a huge opportunity for me. I'm just excited to go in there and do what I got to do, man. Like they said, shock the world.
Yeah, I mean, this will definitely win you upset of the year for sure if you can pull it off. We were
Oh
just
yeah.
talking about Broner's power. Um, do you think he still has the same level of skill that we remember, or has he probably been out the ring too long and lived too wild of a lifestyle while you're living the boxer's lifestyle?
Um, I mean, either one don't really matter. I'm pretty sure he's still sharp. He still got the strength and all that. So that's like I said, it don't really matter for real. We ready, been training, do what we got to do. So we just getting prepared for this fight.
So your dad says you've been training since April. You're in North Carolina though. What type of work are you getting out there, and what type of training are you able to do in North Carolina?
Well, normally I go like my pop said, go down there in Florida. So most of the time I'm out there in Florida. So Roy always send us up with different gyms, different places, he even take us overseas and all that to get that good work. But normally if I'm not here, I'm in Florida. So we stay getting good work.
But since April, have you been with Roy or in any of his camps?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, so when was the last time?
October.
Yeah. Around
Okay,
October.
that's
Yeah.
pretty recent.
Yeah, we you
Let's say I just came back just for pretty much the what was it? Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving. I spent Thanksgiving and Christmas there.
So what's your walk around weight? Cause you seem pretty tall. but not too heavy, right?
Yeah, my walk around weight was probably like 58, 59.
Okay, that's not
Yeah, around
bad.
that 60 area. Yeah.
The
Around that
boy
60 area.
wonder, how'd you get that alias?
Just from my grandmother. It's my pop's mom. She just called me that, and it just stuck with me, man. That boy wanted just stuck with me.
Hmm.
That's dope.
So you have
Simple.
the height on AB. I mean, BoxRec has you listed at 6'1". That's extremely tall.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you can use your height against him? Because
Oh yeah.
sometimes
Height.
smaller men love bigger men because they could get on the inside.
I feel like as long as I fight tall, stay long with the jab and all that good stuff, it's going to be difficult for him to do what you got to do. That's the main goal. That's the purpose of being, the taller fighter. I just got to do my part and stay tall, box tall, and fight smart.
Now you
Really,
you've
I got the upper hand.
you've been in numerous camps as it is. You know, you got well over your 19 fights. Um, does like sparring specific fighters for specific fights matter as much as just being able to go through the motions of sparring?
Yeah. Different sparring and different fighters that got that, similarities of who you going against is all help. It's kind of helpful. I got guys. Well, I'm tall for my weight class, so normally a lot of folks I go against is short. So I've been going against a lot of sharp guys that can kind of simulate to what AB can bring. So we've been getting to work, and
For
even before
sure.
the AB fight, I've been sparring guys like that anyway. So
Champ, so a lot of people tuned in. Obviously, they ain't never seen you fight. I had to honestly go back to look up your fights
yeah.
personally, but you gonna come in, you and your pops going, y'all gonna expect to win as you should. But for you right now, if I'm watching, if I'm the guy at home watching, why should I believe that you gonna pull this off against AB next month?
Pretty much youth. I feel like AB at his time, and I'm the one that's coming up next. And got the more hunger. He already had his accomplishment. He already ran through the money and all that stuff. I'm just the youth and the one that really wanted. I got the hunger. I got more to prove.
Mm, okay.
Definitely true. And honestly, a lot can come from this, man. When you running the miles, think about that. You know, he's already thinking about a title fight with Regis. Um, I'm not saying you could get a title shot if you beat AB, but definitely a lot of doors will bust open.
Oh yeah.
Forget just open. You know, them things will fall off the hinges for you if you beat Adrien
Oh
Broner.
yeah. Oh yeah. We already. I say we. All that's been going through our mind and all that stuff. We already know the expectations of winning this fight.
So walk me through the call, man, because obviously AB went through two opponents before he
Right.
got to you. When did you know? And what was your initial reaction? Like, how did you react to such a phone call? Because honestly, it's the biggest phone call of your career, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I was just chilling. It was like real early in the morning.
Oh shit, we lost him. I think he got a call though.
Mm.
Sometimes that happens when they get phone calls.
Hopefully, we are able to get
Um,
Mr. Williams back, who will be fighting Adrien Broner February 25th. A
mm-hmm.
day I'm excited for it, champ. It's going to be a phenomenal
So
day for
many
the
fights.
sport and a phenomenal day for the boxing voice. Definitely a lot of fights.
For him, he's got to let them hands go. Like that's the only way you can beat Broner is to force him into defensive mode. And with his youth, he's got an opportunity at doing that if he just keeps those hands moving. What up, Mike? You're
Nah,
back.
man. What's going on though?
Yeah, man. No, we were just discussing that you do have a big opportunity and a high probability of getting the win. I mean, based off Adrien Broner's past fights, you have to push the pace. You have to continue to let your hands go, which forces AB to not let his hands go. Every time we watch a fight, we like, damn, AB didn't let his hands go. Have you realized that?
Oh yeah. That's what everybody been saying. I think everybody kind of know that I gotta train for it. I gotta just let my hands go. This has got to be the fight to where if I ain't never let my hands go before, this has got to be the fight that I got to do it.
For sure. Now, how do you do that? Because it's not as
Word.
easy as just saying
Yeah.
it.
So, um, yeah,
we gonna shift this to me
yeah,
and let and
Game
let
plan
and
time.
yeah, and let Mike Jr. We about to go run. He got sprints to do. So we'll definitely do our interviews with everybody, but I'm not gonna have Junior spending too much time. And that's you are our fam. He got to
No,
get
for
ready.
sure,
You know
man.
what I'm
I get it, man. You got to get them
saying? Yeah,
sprints in because you need
but
to make
yeah.
Broner work.
Hey, brother, so and then I don't want to talk about too much of what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying?
For
But I
sure.
will say this. I will say this though. Uh, Shout out to AB for giving Mike Jr. the opportunity. We love and respect him for that. But we're gonna bring out the best in AB. We coming to win. Uh, Mike's gonna do is get ready to run. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit more. But yeah, we definitely ain't gonna sit and talk about game plans and all that.
Nah, I
Nah,
get it.
so,
But
yeah.
I mean, it is that simple,
Oh,
right? From the
and for another
outside
thing,
looking in, is it more
yeah.
difficult than that?
What do you mean more difficult?
From the outside looking into us, it's like, yeah, you just gotta put a little bit of pressure on AB and make him not throw punches. Like,
My
as a
bro,
trainer, is it more difficult than that? Are we
I,
being naive?
nah. First of all, bro, we talking about Adrien Broner, man. This is what I find myself doing, bro. Since this shit has been announced, I found myself defending my son, and I found myself defending AB. At the end of the day, this is motherfucking AB. Like you know what I'm saying? That man is still great. Our job is to bring that greatness back out. Because my son being in there with AB is going to bring greatness out of Mike Jr. Right? So Mike's going to do what he has to do to win this motherfucking fight. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't know if AB's not going to throw punches. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what AB going to do. All I know is that we have to go in there and put on a good fucking show for everybody and come in there to win, bro. AB's dealing with a young, hungry fighter. He's dealing with a tall fighter. Mike Jr. can actually fight, bro. That's the crazy thing, man. I love it that everybody's looking at that motherfucking Bauza situation. This shit ain't easy work over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have fun with this one, bro. You know what I mean? We don't have, bro. Ain't no pressure on us. Ain't no pressure on us, bro. Perform as advertised, give everybody their money's worth, and come out victorious, man.
How
Ain't
could
no
you
pressure on
say?
us.
How could you say that there's no pressure though, Mike? I
It ain't no
mean,
pressure on it, bro. Ain't no because this is why I say ain't no pressure on us. At the end of the day, he's AB. Mike Jr. is 23 years old, bro. My son got a long ass career. AB lose to Mike Jr. I don't know what AB gonna do. I know we got a whole bunch of options. If we was to lose to AB, what? Mike still gonna go on and be great,
you got to start from the bottom again.
man.
It's going to definitely set y'all back.
Bro, bro, this is a nuts, bro. This is boxing, bro. This is professional boxing, man. So we got to start, bro. We've been to the bottom of the lowest trying to get to this point, bro. You know us a little bit, bro.
No, I know.
This has been nothing but hard work, promoting my son independent. You know what I mean? So we got to go back. So what? We'll be back. He's
But that's
23
part
years
of the
old.
pressure. That's part of the pressure I'm talking about. Like you have to know that in the industry, they
Yeah,
consider you a guy that hyped up his son. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Well,
Like you've had back and forth, I believe, with like Bill and like you're
yeah,
compared to those father-son duos, the Bill Haneys, the
yeah,
Floyd Schofields, the Mayweather seniors and juniors. So
yeah.
you did a good job of
And
getting
we did
Mike
it.
to
And
this
we did it
to
broke.
this level, but
We
now
did it
people
broke.
want those words to be back.
Yeah, we did, and all I can say is, brother, we gonna perform as advertised, but I can't sit up here and worry about if we gonna lose or gotta start all over again. I'm worried about now, bro. I'm worried about now, dog.
So I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked him. How important is the spawn? Because we got 30 days left. I figure you're gonna
Yeah,
wind down 2 weeks out. So is
yeah.
there even enough time to get elite level spawn and prepare him for a Broner?
But we have enough time to do everything. But I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. The biggest thing, fuck all that sparring shit. The biggest thing is for my son to be in tip top shape, bro. Hear what I'm saying to you. Fuck that sparring shit. He gonna get his rounds in with whoever. We don't have to fucking try to get in contact with Sean Porter or somebody. I don't anybody. You know what I'm saying? My son has to be in tip top shape. That's why he's not talking to you right now, because he's getting ready to go run and get these sprints in. He has to be in tip top shape and let them motherfucking hands go.
Are you worried, concerned that maybe this ain't the right time to bring in Roy? He been on a losing streak, man. He been
Yeah.
as a coach, he been taking some licks.
Well, we have a dope coaching staff. Roy is one of the coaches. You know what I mean? It's me and two other good brothers, Coach Khalil, Coach Kev, right? So shout out to my brother Roy. I think Roy is a great coach. Roy can't get in the ring and fight for these brothers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is haters, man. You know what I mean? Most of these coaches who talk crazy about Roy, they a little jealous of the coaches that actually box too. They're a little jealous because they didn't have a Roy career, right? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Roy's a great coach, man, but he can't fight for our fighters. You know what I mean? And then they say things like this, Ness. Bro, hey, what's my man name next to you?
Danny,
Danny, how you doing, bro? Because it
what
seemed
up,
like I'm only
pops?
talking. Yeah, it seemed like I'm only talking to Ness. My bad. I see you over there, Danny. Then they say things like Roy is teaching fighters his style. So you got to remember something, bro. Every coach in the industry is teaching a fighter their style.
You
Mm-hmm.
think that to be the case though? Because I was just talking to Kevin Newman, who is trained by Roy, and we was talking about how the criticism Chris Eubank was getting, but it's
Yeah.
like, yo, he's like, Roy ain't teaching us that. Roy ain't telling us to have our hands down. He telling us keep our hands up. Fight
And,
it for
and, 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 and shout out, Danny. Shout out to my bro Kev. We know Kev, right? So here's the thing. Kev's our bro. He's our stablemate over there. He's telling you the truth. Roy don't get in there and say do this and do that. But now let's also look at Kev. When you look at Kev Newman's, you see Roy.
Hell yeah. I told
You
him
see
that.
Roy. So we
I
gotta
said,
chill
But see,
out.
look,
We
I'm
gotta.
from Vegas though.
I said,
I'm
Yeah,
from Vegas. You see
yeah.
Roy, but I've been seeing Kevin before Roy with his hands low like
so he
that.
Now
probably
look.
was
Now look.
influenced.
Hey
He
Danny, and
still
then
probably
Danny,
was
but
Probably
Danny's
influenced.
right.
The
influence,
way that dudes
but that
grow
don't
up
mean that.
all the way in a whole nother state still doing the shoulder
No,
roll.
but that I'm just saying, as a fighter who is coming up under Roy, he's telling me, Roy telling me keep my hands up, not to
He
fight like
is.
him.
Now here's
So
the thing. Hey Danny, you're right. Danny, you're right though, right? So now you go back and you look at the old young Mike Jr. Jr. still had that swag too, dropping, that swinging the arm and then all that good shit too. So and Mike Jr.'s athletic, Kev is athletic, so it was a perfect fit for them to go over there and work with Roy. Roy's not, bro. Roy is not telling these guys do it like me and shit like that. However, when them boys are around Roy, it sprinkles on them.
Hell
It
yeah.
sprinkles on,
yeah,
and it's not a bad thing.
How
It's
can't you
not a
be
bad
influenced
thing.
by your
It's not a bad
idol?
thing. Exactly, and it's not a bad thing, bro. But to clarify some things, yes, Danny, Kev is right. Roy does not go in there and try to make those guys be like him. You know what I'm saying? Um, like Mike Jr. At times you will see a little bit of Roy come out. You know what I mean? But I like the hands up and stand long. You know, Mike Jr. is 6'1".
mm,
You know what I mean? So, but he's
damn.
athletic. But he's athletic. You know what I'm saying? So,
How tall is Broner?
yeah, man.
Five
Shout
eight,
out.
five
So
seven.
yeah, he's shorter. But so, coach, when you say Mike got to get in shape, he got to get. What's that mean specifically?
Mike's in shape. Mike's in shape. We gotta be in extreme tip top, bro. Man.
What's
We in
that
here with
mean
eight.
though? What's that mean?
We,
I
we
want
it,
details.
yeah, bro. Come on, man. I don't know who gonna be watching this. AB could be sitting home in his
Nah,
Versace
his
robe.
trainer watching it for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. And shout out to my man Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole team. They gave us a great opportunity. Bro, Kevin them know what the fuck I'm talking about. AB know he probably looking. We have to be in tip top shape, bro. We going 10 rounds with a future Hall of Famer, bro. So this ain't gonna be no easy work for them or us. Definitely not for us. So we have to be in tip top shape. That's all I'm saying, bro. So Mike's in shape. We pushing it. I want my son to be in that motherfucking be able to go 20 rounds with AB if we had to, bro. You know what I mean? The rest is going to follow, dog. The rest is going to follow. Because if you know anything about boxing, when you in shape, that boxing shit gets a lot easier in that ring. I don't give a fuck who you in there with.
Now, for you and for Mike, obviously, fight of a lifetime. What is something that, as a father and as a trainer, you have to remind yourself, or I'm sorry, not remind yourself, but remind your son as camp goes out, because this is the biggest fight of your life. What do you have to
Yeah.
remind your son at this point? Going into a fight like this.
Just stay focused. But you gotta remember, my son don't talk like that. And that's to tell you, it's me. You know what I mean? Continue to be Mike Jr. Stay focused and fight. That's it. Stay focused and fight through all this shit. We getting more fucking people hitting us up. That's the star power AB, man. Again, shout out to AB. You know what I mean? Even just with the announcement, it's changing Mike's life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But our job is to my son, stay focused. I'll handle the mouthpiece and shit like that. Stay focused, son. Get in that motherfucking ring, perform as advertised, beat AB, push AB, and give the motherfucking fans a show because everybody's doubting this fight.
Coach,
You
do
know what I'm
you
saying?
do you I guess feed into the social media, use that as fuel for the fire? Do you push your son harder? Because I mean, I see people, they doing side by sides of Adrien Broner, and they're finding the youngest looking pics of Mike to make him look less than, and they're making a joke out of Mike, right? So are you using that for fuel, or do you not even bring that up to him and you keep him focused in a different manner? Or, do you feed him that so that he can use that as fire, fuel for the fire?
Isn't that shit beautiful, Ness, that they doing stuff like that? They promoting my son. You know what I'm saying? So we actually laugh. I mean, my son's human, right? You know what I'm saying? He see it. You know what I mean? He's funny. He actually put on his Instagram. He's like, "Yo, use these pics. I'm grown," and I thought that was hilarious. That shit don't bother us.
Bro,
It's
that
all
pic
it's
they
all
using of him looked like he was 12, 13. It's fucking
nigga.
hilarious.
They went and found the silver gloves pics of him. Like
He said a silver gloves.
you know what I'm saying? But we love it, man. I think everybody's gonna be shocked, man. And be happy, bro. And it's a lot of people in the world that we do want to prove wrong. You know what I'm saying? Again, shout out to BLK Prime and AB and Christy Martin, because this is gonna be a good fight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So and we want to prove that. That's the main thing. We want to go in there and win and show people that, yo, fuck all that bullshit y'all talking about. Looking at my son's box rec, he ain't fought nobody. He got stopped. You know what I'm saying? When an opportunity comes like this, my son took it. You know what I mean? Because my son would have said no. I was good with it. You know what I mean? But he was like, nah, I want that. I want that. I said, you sure? And that's, my son's quiet.
Yep.
He's like, nah. He said, nah, Pop, I want that. It's a lot of hunger there. You think my son ain't mad about that motherfucking Madison Square Garden shit?
How long is
You
that
know,
conversation between your son and you when that call comes in, or are you guys both kind of on the same page at this point, and y'all know like we ain't getting this opportunity again, and we gotta go?
we all in, bro. We
Beautiful.
we we all in. Like my son said, ain't no turning back. He's in great spirits, man. My son ain't no my son is a good young man, but he's still a man. And just because he ain't talking shit and he got the baby face and you know what I'm saying, he ain't out here getting in trouble, that don't make my son soft. My son is extremely talented and and he's nice with guns as well. And he's a thorough ass young man, and we're gonna put on a great fucking show. I tell you that.
Coach,
Yo,
I
you could,
wanted to I
yeah,
want to bring this up just so you can address it, and rather than people,
yeah,
guessing.
yep.
Your son's only been in 8 rounders. I want to
Mhm.
assume that's more of a you guys being independent. It costs more money to pay opponents for 6 and 8, and especially 10 rounders is a different tax bracket fight. Or
Mhm.
or has he not fought 10 rounders because you never thought he was ready for a 10 rounder?
So Ness, I'm glad you asked that. What, somebody said something in the comments or something?
We getting them all.
No, no, it's cool. I just want to know because here we have probably whoever this person is, they think they know boxing and they don't fucking know what they're talking about. So I'm not mad at them, but like you said, this is a great opportunity for me to explain it to them. So Ness, you are partially, and matter of, you're not even partially, no, you're partially right. So yes, being independent budgeting. So when we reach out to fighters and we say, hey, 10 rounds to Mike Jr. Oh, these motherfuckers jacked this shit up. First of all, they think we got a whole bunch of fucking money because they see Roy Jones. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? That's not no. You know, Roy will be there for my son if we ever really needed something. But Roy is just my son's trainer, right? So it costs. That shit costs, bro. It all costs. So now I can fool the game. I can panhandle and hustle up the motherfucking money and have a guy on paper saying we're gonna do 10 rounds with him, right? Knowing we're gonna knock this motherfucker out in 2.
Mm.
So now his box rec is scheduled for 10, but we getting these guys out in 2. So that only so my man who's saying that, bro, they don't know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But this is a lot of this shit goes on in boxing like this, bro. These people don't know what they're talking about, man. This is what I want people to do because we represent the independent fighters all over the world. If you're an independent fighter or independent team, they all should be riding with Team Williams Jr., right? Because they should know how hard it is. This shit being independent, that shit costs money. And I have never seen all these motherfuckers have an opinion and they've never gave no money to no boxing team that was independent. You want us to fight dudes with winning records and better records? Donate 5, 6, 7,000.
Mm.
And then we can get those guys that Mike Jr. and the other independent fighters can beat and still have a dude with a great looking record. But that's not our reality. So we have to do what we have to do. And I think we did a damn good job, Ness and Danny, because Mike Jr. is
Absolutely.
he's the only independent fighter whose name still rings out there. Whether we getting beat up at the Garden, whether we fought 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 motherfuckers who work at Walmart, Mike Jr. name is out there. And now AB gave us another opportunity. So nobody can't tell us shit. And we definitely not gonna let nobody else's fears become our own.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't allow that to happen. And then at the end of the day, I mean, shit, y'all
Nah,
like,
you did it your way, and look
yeah.
where you
I
at.
was gonna say, yeah, y'all in position. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Y'all in position right
And
now.
and even
Proving
even
everybody wrong.
even the Juan Bauza situation, for those that continue to bring it up, you put yourself in position to fight at the Garden as an undefeated fighter, as an independent fighter. You know, that's kind of every fighter's dream, to fight in the mecca of boxing, which is the Garden, to be undefeated, to fight on ESPN. You win some, you lose some, obviously. But I don't think you guys have done anything wrong. If anything, you're one of those father-son duels that have been able to make it very far independently, without the backing, because financial backing is a lot. We just had Tito Mercado on this show, who I was super impressed with because he is able to get these big names without a promoter. He's doing his own fights on these low cards, but he's got the Hank Lundys, he's got the Jason Velez. Like someone is, got that money for him. And I understand your story. Not everyone can be Tito Mercado. Not everyone can be Bill Haney and Devin Haney. So shout out to you guys because you made it to this opportunity.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody, bro. People that keep my son's name alive, whether they saying something negative or positive. So look, it's funny. You got people saying, "I'm not buying that fight." Well, then don't fucking buy it because at the end of the day, you're still going to support somebody's platform. Whether you watching somebody's live, you know what I'm saying? Whether they come back to get the scoop from the boxing voice, you know what I mean? And then most of these people don't realize when you're talking about some shit or you talking negative or you're not going to buy it, you're actually encouraging the next person to go check it out. Well, I'm going to go check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. My
I got one
son,
more for you, Coach, before you roll out. Someone
yeah.
just super chatted. They're saying that Michael Jr. needs a KO because AB has a 3-fight deal with Black Prime, so they will not let AB lose yet. What's
Okay.
your thoughts on the politics? You think the
I
politics will get involved?
I agree. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with that. But again, I think the world don't understand, bro. We're going to go in there and put on a great performance, right? So if BLK and the politics or whoever was to, rob Mike Jr. or whatever, I don't think people understand boxing. It's okay. It's okay because as long as y'all seen what happened, we still won. Mike Jr. is 23 years old. We got a long career, bro. So
Long way to
again, we
go.
can't work. We can't worry. Okay, we can't worry about that. We
Yeah.
can't worry about it. We're going in there to beat AB and put on a great performance. If we outpoint AB and BLK uh robs us. Now I don't even want to say that. I don't want to talk like that about nobody. If the decision goes to AB, it's okay because we understand boxing. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
We understand business and we understand boxing. It's okay. Am I gonna be mad? Of course. Am I gonna be back on Boxing Voice talking my shit with Danny and that? Yeah.
Of
But
course.
I understand. I understand.
Well, I want to ask you the same thing I asked your son. For the
Yeah.
casual, or for the person who isn't familiar, for the person who may be overlooking your son,
Yeah.
why should one believe in your son versus the 4-time world champion in Adrien Broner?
You got no motherfucking choice. I don't want you to believe in my son. We believe in my son. Your job is to be a fan, and not you, Danny. I'm talking in general. Your job is to be a fan, and that's the beauty about boxing. You don't know how this shit gonna turn out. So you will be entertained. Whether AB knocks Mike Jr. out, you was entertained. Whether Mike knocks AB out, you entertained. Whether Mike does great, you're entertained. So come watch. We don't gotta prove shit to nobody. I believe in my son. I don't need nobody else to believe in my son. Once my son said he with it, that was it. Imagine waiting on a motherfucker to believe in Ness and Danny on what y'all trying to do.
I
Nah, you
I'm
right.
not I'm not saying just sell it to the world, but there's some people that just simply don't know, and then it's like, oh shit, like what I'm saying, this guy from North Carolina, like ain't many fighters coming out of North Carolina, so shit, I'm
We
the
we the,
type.
we the biggest. We the
I,
biggest. That's a fact.
Wait,
Independently, we the biggest.
wait. I thought Paul Williams from North Carolina. Or is it South?
bro, how long ago was
Shout
that,
out to
bro?
Paul, South
Bro,
Carolina. He's South Carolina.
Oh, he's
I was
South.
probably
No,
wearing
he's South.
pull-ups.
He's South.
It don't even matter though. How long ago was that? I was probably wearing pull-ups when Paul Williams
I
was
mean,
fighting.
Paul was fighting like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, it was a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like for me, if I'm from
Was it
North
that long?
Carolina shit, it's like, damn, okay, cool. Michael Williams, shit, I'm on him now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on him
Well,
now.
he on now for sure. He fighting AB,
You
so
know
this
that.
is way bigger than the Juan Bauza fight. More people gonna definitely tune in and be aware. It's like we started the interview. You guys just got to capitalize off this. But, Coach, those are all our questions. I do thank you for
Appreciate you.
coming on short notice, man. We wish you the
Yeah,
best.
no doubt.
Obviously, you know, we are rooting for you because, you know, we know Mike for a while, but AB is a threat, man, especially a focused AB. And he's been locked in with Kevin Cunningham for a minute, man. So make sure that Mike is equally locked in.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Kevin, we about to go get them sprints in.
All right. Yo, I mean, look, the truth is, in theory, right? Because, you know, the ring is the ring. But in theory, if Michael Williams can let his hands go in a Mexican style manner that keeps AB on defense, maybe he can do something. AB's got so much experience, though. And when he's in there with someone that isn't on his level, he really shows out. Like, remember, I don't know, what's that dude? It was like Khalil Relic, maybe he fought. He fought some dude like that.
The 40 pounder?
Yeah, like he beats those kind of guys up pretty bad. Like, you know, you got.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.